Today we shall see the topic on matter around us. What is meant by matter? Matter are those which are in and around us on earth. So whatever is available on earth is called matter. Matter we differentiate this matter into three types actually: solid, liquid, and gas. But we further divide those into smaller substances. Okay. So if you divide those matter, solid, liquid and gas, we arrive at this two actually. This one called atom and another one is called molecule. What is meant by an atom? An atom is the smallest element available on earth. Smallest element. So you can't further divide this atom. Further you can't divide. So if you divide and divide, finally you get one smallest particle. That smallest particle of an element is called an atom. That is called an atom. Okay. Then you have to understand what is an element. An element is an atom of one type. For example, hydrogen. H stands for hydrogen. O stands for oxygen. N stands for nitrogen. And Na stands for sodium. So these are all called symbols. So these symbols are used for representing element. So element is a basic data type. Okay, one data type or one type of an atom. Understood? So here this two refers that two atoms of hydrogen, two atoms of oxygen. Here one atom of sodium. Understood? This refers to the number of atoms of this particular element. There can be one atom or there can be more than one atom. But if it is of only one type, then it is called an element. If it is of two types, then it is called a compound or a molecule. Molecule also we can define it as more than two elements. For them, for example, water. The symbol for water is H2O. That means what? Two atoms of hydrogen mixed with one atom of oxygen is water. So water this is a chemical formula. We say it as a chemical formula. So two atoms of hydrogen mixed with one atom of oxygen, we get water. So water is a molecule and water is a compound also. So what is meant by compound? A new substance if formed when we combine two types of atoms, then it is called a compound. So it should be an entirely new substance. For example, hydrogen is a gas, oxygen is a gas. When we mix this, we get water. Water is completely a new substance and hence it is called compound. So the combination should yield to a new substance, then it is called compound. Here sodium chloride. Mixed together we get salt. The salt chemical formula is sodium chloride. Understood? So it is a compound. So this is the difference between element and compound. Element is we have atoms of same type and compound we have atoms of different type. And I also taught you the use of the number of atoms. No, it's a combination to get a new compound, okay, or an element. So I taught you what now? I taught you what is an atom, what is a molecule. I taught you what is an element and what is a compound. Yes. So what is meant by mixture? Mixture again is a combination of two or more elements. But what is the difference between a compound and a mixture? In a compound we get an entirely new substance, but in a mixture we don't get an entirely new substance. It is just a mixture. For example, sand and sugar. For example, lime juice. Lime is mixed with water to get lime juice. Okay. Likewise, it doesn't get a new substance. Then we say it as mixture. So it is easily separable, physically separable. Then also we can say it as mixture. So mixture is a matter by which we can easily physically separate those two elements which are combined. For example, sand and sugar. For example, lime and water. For example, hydrogen and nitrogen. Understood. So these combinations we can easily separate. So they are called mixtures. You can also say iron fillings when mixed with sand. So that is also one type of mixture. So we have here homogeneous mixture and heterogeneous mixture. Homogeneous mixture means the combination is in complete form. Then it is called homogeneous mixture. For example, lime and sugar, lime and water. So it is not a new substance. Lime water is not a new substance, but lime and water is combined together, all together. Then it is called homogeneous mixture. Or if it is not combining all together, it is called heterogeneous mixture. So we divide this into homogeneous and heterogeneous mixture. Understood? Now you move on to the next topic. What is called atomicity? Here I have put some number. So these are all called atomicity. That means what? Number of atoms in that element or molecule or substance. For example, H2, H2O. Here you can find the number of atoms in the chemical compound or in that particular element. Understood? So atomicity is the total number of elements found in the element or in the molecule. Total number of atoms found in the element or the molecule is called atomicity. So we can find atomicity using the formula. For example, if we take NaCl, NaCl means one atom of sodium, one atom of chlorine. Mixed together we get sodium chloride. So the atomicity is 2. Atomicity is 2 for sodium chloride. Here atomicity is 3 for water. Here atomicity is 2 for hydrogen. Now we move on to the atomic structure. So we studied now what is an atom. So it is the smallest particle of an element is called an atom, or the smallest particle in our entire universe is called an atom. So what is the structure of an atom? Inside the atom we have a nucleus. The center part of the atom is called nucleus. Inside the nucleus we have proton and neutron. Proton are positively charged particle, neutron are neutrally charged particle, electron are negatively charged particle. Electron revolve around the nucleus. So this is the atomic structure. So how this is called structure of an atom. Understood? Then what is meant by metalloid? Metalloid means what? Some substances are metals, some are non-metals. Metalloids means it's a combination of both metal and non-metal. So what is the property of metal? Metal will be hard, metal will be bright, metal will not lose the luster, metal can be bended, molded and all, whereas non-metal we cannot do all those things. Understood? So these some parts, some substances are metals, some substances are non-metals. Some of them are both the combination of properties of both metals and non-metals. For example, silicon, arsenic. These are those which can be said as metalloids. So metalloids are those matter which are the combination of both metals and non-metals. By this I stop with this. So I have taught something about this topic on matter around us. Thank you.